Hi everyone, Durian here. So, very interesting week happened. I met up with April. She's currently a nurse. She's age 34. I met with her husband, age 30 or something, not sure. In one of the diaries, it explains what happened this week, who this April is. I'm pretty sure that was last week, but I don't remember what I did. So, recap is I visited her at Starbucks. We got to know each other more. She let me borrow her book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and it is flipping good. You have no idea. Like, it baffles me. There's actually a formula and there's actually labels of how people are, what they want to be financially successful, and what they want in life. That's really interesting because in one of the chapters, I've seen how my boss is like, and it's very similar. Like, it's ridiculously crazy. But anywho, I will still put the time slots thingies in the bottom right there. So that way you could just skip through what diary you want to see, blah 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 blah. But hope you enjoy these videos. Like and subscribe, of course, and everything, and hit the notification, and I will get to you back next week. Till next time, enjoy these diaries. Vlog entry 11. So the craziest thing just happened. It hailed in my hometown. Look at this. What is this? Look at that. Look at that. What the? Wow. So for people who don't know, it normally does not even hail nor snow here. But last time it hailed, it was like 10 plus years ago. And then boom, it just hit us like that. This is crazy. This is something new. This is something bad for sure. Because we were just inside our house and we were just like, why is this rain like extra hard? I was just finishing editing my video and we looked outside and it was like, oh my god, it's hailing. So we ran out and then like our dogs were freaking out. Hallie was just being Hallie, and here we are. It just lasted for like a good 30 to 45 seconds. But yeah. Well, what does that tell you about climate change? It's almost 2:30 and I have to take a shower because I have work at 4. But I will be back for more. I will discuss more actually after this because somehow I woke up with a freaking migraine in the back of my head and I have no clue why. But yeah, we'll see about that. Vlog entry 12. I'm meeting someone tomorrow. It's not what you think. It's not like, oh, miraculously I found a boyfriend. No, apparently I met this person. Her name's April, by the way. I had to draw my blood for test results. I drew it. No, that's it. My sister, the person who was helping me, her name was April, and she was intrigued by the book I was reading, which is The 5 Languages of Love. And I was like, yeah, this is a really good book. Like, I'm on the second language. It's really interesting how things could like really connect you and they really like talk to you and how it relates to you. And then she was like, yeah, it's a really good book. And then so after we were talking about business, because I personally am into like the business, the psychology of business, just like how money works. She was really into it too. And then she told me how she met this couple with her husband, ages 20 and 23. These couples were already retired at that age. I was like, wow, that's really impressive. I don't know what they do, but they're doing it well. She was like, yeah, they're my mentors. I was like, really? And then yada yada yada. After that, that's when the question hit. She stopped me for a second before I left. She's like, hey, I know this seems like a bit unprofessional and whatnot, but you seem like a very sharp man and you seem like you know what you're talking about. So I keep telling this. She wanted me to meet them and she wanted me to meet her husband and see if we could like talk business, like how this work and how these mentors are. That's gonna be tomorrow. I was a bit flabbergasted because I was like, you know what? New year, new me. I'm investing in me and I'm just seeing where this goes. Tomorrow, 7:30 p.m., I am going to Starbucks and I will be meeting them and we'll just be casually getting to know each other more. After that, they'll see if I'm very interested or not and see what my character is and if it's what they're looking for. I was like, okay, a little bit nervous. I don't know what to expect, but I'm just gonna go with a bright, happy smile. So that happened. Work was busy as usual. It's President's Day, even though our president sucks. And it was just so bad. We had a new hiree. It was just so bad timing. Like, this was her first day. She got into a rush. It's just so chaotic because, like, you know, when you start your first day and it's very chaotic, especially if you start on a weekend, you don't know what to do, you don't know what to expect, you don't know what the flow of things, and it could be very overwhelming. And I was like, oh my god, I feel so sorry for this girl. But she pulled through. She met her boss, so that's new. Even though our boss has like some type of certain tone that she sticks to, she doesn't fully intention mean it, if that makes sense. She may something very angry, but she doesn't mean it in an angry way. She's just making sure that you understand and all that. She's a very understanding person. Hopefully that works. I gotta work with her on Wednesday, so that's exciting. Speaking of Wednesday, I have my test results for my blood and I have to get another shot at 8:30 p.m. That's new. That's gonna be fun, waking up, driving all the way there, and then driving all the way to work. Oh yeah, also Wednesday is our book club meeting for February. We had to read chapters 1 through 8. I'm almost done with the 7th chapter, I believe. I just read a few paragraphs in, but the 4th love language, acts of service. It's very similar to number 2, quality time, but this one's a bit more different. Oh, actually very similar to 2 and 3. 2 was the quality time, 3rd one, it's basically sacrificing your time and then doing things that your loved one kind of wants you to do, but you do it anyway because you know how they are, and serving your service and sacrificing your time for them. That's what I'm really getting at this 4th one, so it's a bit very similar to 2 and 3. I'm getting to the story part and how the example plays effects, so anyways, log entry out. Log entry 13. I know I should have done this before, but I'm gonna do it now. I just came back from Starbucks with a friend and her husband. Basically, it's April, if you remember her. April was the person who drew my blood and we were talking about business and yada yada yada. Anyways, we caught up, we got to know each other more, and I was like, wow, she's very genuine, she's very nice. Her husband was also nice as well. And basically at the end, she gave me a series of questions. You know, typical thing just to make sure, like, can they trust me type of thing. And I was like, okay, makes sense. Then I'm excited because I've been wanting to read this book for quite a while and I have to hurry up because my battery's about to die. She let me borrow this. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Business of the 21st Century. I am stoked, but the sad thing is I have to read this within Sunday because I scheduled that for 7:30 exactly at Starbucks. I'm gonna have to speed through this, and then also tomorrow I will be doing my book club tomorrow with a few friends, and we will be discussing chapters 1 through 8 and then see if it was related to us or not. That was pretty interesting. Also, I noticed my skin's red. It's been getting really red lately. I know I'm kind of sick right now, but a bit concerned. Hopefully the Curology is taking its effect right now. I don't know if this is normal, so we'll have to see. But anyways, I'm gonna be reading this Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and I'm excited. I'm gonna be taking lots of notes of this because I've been wanting to read this book for quite a while. Anyways, log entry out. Daily vlog 14. It is raining like a lot. I just came from the gym. It was leg day, so that feels amazing. Then I did yoga, which felt even more amazing. And then I'm here. I had my book club. That was really interesting. Of course, we read chapters 1 through 8. I just discovered the 4th and the 5th one. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but I'm pretty sure I did. So the 4th one, acts of service. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. I did mention that. Sorry. The 5th one is physical contact. Of course, it doesn't have to be always sexual. I don't know why everyone thinks about that way. It could be physical, like holding hands, kissing, hugging, consolidating, or anything like that. So anything physical kind of spoke to me too, because I do like to give hugs and I do love hugs. Hugs are very personal. Hugs are more of like, I could either hug you because I love you so much. I could hug you because I'm crying or I'm sad. A hug makes it better. It's just that comfort, that support. And then it's just a beautiful thing. Me being cheesy, but still. Our next chapter is going to talk about how we discover our love languages. My primary would be quality time, because I do like to be in a certain place if I have a certain someone or a family or friends, and then just sharing these memories of like, hey, remember this place that we went to? Or like when you drive by somewhere and they're like, hey, remember when you fell down or something like that? It triggers like these nostalgic memories for me, so I find that as a good love language. And then my secondary would probably be just physical contact, like what I said before, hugging is a very powerful tool. What makes it even more powerful, for example, if someone crying over like a loss of a loved one, and then they have like a close friend who doesn't consolidate them, who doesn't physically contact with them, hug them, or support them. Of course, they're best friends, but then they also can remember that too. Be aware of that. That could also trigger memory, which is really interesting. I have work tomorrow. Oh, also, before I forget, I went to the doctor's. Now I have to wait to get prescription. They gave me 2 shots, whooping cough, and Gardasil. That's gonna be fun. 1 on each arm. My arm kind of felt like a noodle for a second, but I was like, yeah, I'm not used to the shots. But even though I took shots so many times as a kid, gotta wait till next day. I'm really tired. It's 12:40 something, and I have work. And I want to admire my sleep more, because you know what? Love yourself. Love yourself so much. Anyways, till that next video. Daily vlog 15. My skin's been getting a little bit dry lately. I think it might be the Curology. I'm not sure, because they did say I have redness on my skin, but I'm taking precaution. I'm just gonna moisturize my skin for now and see how that goes, because I was getting a bit concerned. I'm still sick. I was dying at work today. Internally, someone is murdering me on the inside. And the worst thing is, it's dry cough, and I really hate dry cough. I sucked it up. Oh yeah, I just found out today, LA just snowed for like, I don't know how many years, but it snowed. And I find that crazy, because this really tells you how bad global warming is coming right now. Even my roommate predicted, like, not predicted, but was wondering if it was going to snow here in Bakersfield. Sadly, it didn't, so I find that kind of shocking and very concerning at the same time. I need to stop saying and but and so, but I'm learning. Anyways, it is currently Thursday. It's only 7:30, and the book I'm reading so far, 21st Century of Business with Kiyosaki. Yeah, Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's very interesting, because I'm seeing a lot of similarities between the person who I work with, who they are, what quadrant they are. Apparently, they're at the quadrant S, which stands for, in my opinion, single. So quadrant S is for people who own small businesses or very minor business, and they do it themselves. They like to do everything themselves, solve everything for themselves. Really, like, I'm seeing similarities to my boss, because, like, it's true. She does everything to herself. She does everything for herself. She wants to fix things by herself, because she's a very independent woman. But then it also shows, like, the downfall of, like, if you're completely independent and you're not as open to other ideas to help promote your business, then it could be very stressful for you. You're just relying on yourself. You're not being open to other opinions or other ideas, or not as much, that are not really helping, or that doesn't go for you, that goes well for her, in her example. It's really interesting. I don't know. Hopefully I could feel better. Tomorrow's Friday. I will be recording our little shenanigans at my friend's apartment tomorrow, because we're gonna have a little get together. We're gonna get a little bit tipsy, you're not gonna lie, and then we're gonna have some fun. So yeah, normal stuff. And then also, I even told my friend I have to lay off on the drinking too, because even though I rarely drink at all, and I rarely see Chad, aka my straight side, I do have diabetes. Type 2 specifically. And I'm waiting for my pharmacist to call me, so that way I could pick up my prescription, so that way I could take it and my body could function normally. Yeah, my A1C and my general blood sugar was just a tad bit higher than usual, but I find that kind of improvements compared to what I did 2 years ago, because I apparently visited them back in April of 2017. Then I had this whole year of, like, discovering myself, yada yada yada. I'm gonna prove my doctor wrong. I will take the medicine, improve my body and whatnot. I'm also gonna I really want to try to be a vegetarian. I really want to. Even though meat's cheap, meat's very resourceful, I'm lacking the nutrition that I need for my body, and my body is like craving vegetables. Hopefully when I finish all my groceries, I could start changing my habits of eating, and then hopefully I could prove my doctor wrong when I visit him in 3 more months. Anyways, I'm gonna edit this video, but anyways, thank you for watching this. If you are watching this, keeping an update of my life. Till next time. Bye.